In the morning, Taylor says Charleston is cool, even though Thomas and Shinji say they are worried for her after he sexually harassed her in her bed. After production warned him to be more interesting, Octo talked to Trish about his assignment to Mog Brian, now Peter. Seeing him first thing in the morning, he shouts, "Shut the fuck up, Peter," and rolls around on the carpet. Brian warns Jimmy that they can't spend another day doing the same old shit, but comments that he's cool with Octo and doesn't have any beef with him. Charleston drops the Tony moniker and patrols the house. He hits on Taylor again, tells Thomas he shouldn't expect to find love from any woman who isn't autistic or a prostitute, and tells him to start working out and retaining semen, and asks Jimmy to say the N-word on request. The Impress Charles challenge is next, and the fish are visibly shook when Jet announces the winner gets to go outside for 5 minutes. Peter, Taylor, Octo, Trish, and Nifty make their attempts before a TTS comes through calling Jimmy a dog fucker, and Nifty laughs. Jimmy lets loose on her using a name he overheard last night when she was drinking with production at the bar.
Hey, being 28 a kid, Kate. Being 28 a kid, Kate. Pedophile.
Well, also...
Pedophile, Kate.
Also,
go talk to Chris Hansen, pedo.
To be fair, pedophilia is when a child is...
Hey, man, I pick Truth. I pick him. Yeah, I pick him. He impressed me. He impressed me.
Send her to me.
While Jimmy is outside, Taylor calls Nifty a hebbyphile, and Nifty holds court defending non-offending and virtuous pedophiles. Since Jimmy's old code system is broken, Jet takes Jimmy and Delaney aside and tells them to form Operation Jimmy Bravo, a complex plan to mess with people in the tank. They choose Nifty and Thomas as the targets and Arcade Fire as the activation code. Jet listens and sends approval via TTS.
Operation Jimmy Bravo is all systems go. Repeat, Operation Jimmy Bravo is go. Delta 10 is authorized. Full effect, go.
Give us a second, because I'm not lying, I gotta go pinch a fucking loaf.
Jimmy cues Delaney with Arcade Fire, and Delaney distracts Nifty so Jimmy can slide in and swipe body wash on her face. Nifty rushes to the basement, and the other fish question the ethics of it, but eventually Taylor applauds him, saying, "Shoot your local pedophile." The mini-challenge for today is Gay for a Day. The fish act gay, thinking they might win cash, but everyone loses.
Because I'm waiting for a ring, baby.
I'm a jealous
And I want
type
to
of
dominate
ass.
women. So
I'm
I
a fan
sit
of
in the corner
Animan.
and
Have you ever
wait.
seen Animan? He makes the...
Oh man, I really like to dominate a bitch. Oh, come on, that's what I like. Thank you. That's daddy. Let's
Good deal. Be your own man.
Oh!
good.
More! More!
Then the fish are taped together, forming a rat king. While taped, Jet asks the fish who they want to leave next, and every contestant says Thomas. They say that Jimmy would be the most likely to leave next because he can't hack it. Jet describes their strategy as a dogpile game. There's been no eliminations because the fish keep pushing out the lowest person without playing strategically. The fish divide up afterwards. Jimmy asserts that the discussion is moot because he's not as weak as Taylor. Trish is worried by the conversation because she thinks the fish will retarget towards her and tells Octo she wants his help breaking up Jimmy and Peter's alliance. Meathead Octo gets a TTS suggestion and immediately runs downstairs and rings the beef bell. He loses at a screaming contest against Peter and gets put in the doghouse. The judge calls everyone to the living room and warns them that the next person to say, "Production told me to," when completing a mission given to them by production, will be eliminated.
It seems like everybody's been focused on being buddies with this guy. But when he came in here, he said his job was to be an obstacle and to fuck with you and to test you. Raise your hand if you think you're interesting. You can put that down, put that down, put that down. You can put that down. Okay, Charleston's coming to pick one of you to kick off tonight. You can put your hand down, Shinji. You're not interested now.
So I chose the girl that's gonna buy titties with the $50,000 to go home.
Alright. Bye, guys.
So
Jimmy says goodbye, and they agree to continue Operation Jimmy Bravo after the show. Trish is brought to the attic and warned not to say production told me to, or Sam again, or she will be eliminated. She is warned that it will come down to her, Thomas, and Peter, but she needs to start being a bitch. Jimmy is taken upstairs. The judge reminds him that Taylor is an actor and cannot win, so he should come for Peter or Thomas, the likely finalists. Jimmy agrees to focus on Peter because he can tell he's being used. When he gets emotional at the idea of eliminating Shinji, the judge tells him not to hold his emotions back during the group session, as long as he doesn't get physical. During the group session, Thomas says he has been taking initiative lately. Peter says he hasn't been, because his reaction to being singled out today was to say, "Come on, guys." Jimmy says he doesn't care to offer suggestions to Thomas because he doesn't want Thomas to do well anyway. Jimmy says he's not worried about facing half the contestants because they don't have it in them to survive. Tay says she has it in her, and Peter tells her that this is the Be Interesting show and she's losing at it. The judge returns. The fish will be playing Producer Told Me to Do It. After an excuse the fish keep making to each other when they follow orders.
Producer told me try to touch the ceiling as best you can. There we go. Producer told me reach out like you're looking for a ghost. Where that ghost? Where that ghost? Producer told me stand up. Producer said, Jimmy, you kicked off the show.
For real?
Yeah.
Shit.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Producer said, don't fucking touch Jimmy. Let him go. Producer said, get ready for group.
After Jimmy heads downstairs, the fish are especially boring for an hour. Octo discusses having a muscle in his asshole removed because it was too tight for him to shit through. The audience sifts through footage trying to figure out why Jimmy was eliminated. Did he say, production told me to, or break the rules by touching Nifty? Then, a poll starts. It reads, who do you sacrifice to save Jimmy? Meanwhile, Tay is sent upstairs by production to glue together a giant check for Nifty for $50,000. She dithers for some time before taking initiative and defacing the check. Long stretches of excruciatingly slow conversation follow. The fish say Jimmy was probably eliminated for breaking rules, but as time drags on, they begin to guess the audience knows something they don't. Then, this happens.
We all have to make
Thomas looks good in that
sacrifices
dog collar too.
to survive.
thank you.
Don't we? We all
Pick up the phone.
have to make sacrifices.
The judge and Jet return upstairs to grill the fish. Thomas admits he is the most boring, and Jimmy is the least boring. The judge asks if anyone here had a bad day. Taylor says she did because she had to listen to Nifty defending pedophilia. The judge and Jet question why the fish, except for Shinji, made friends with Charleston even though they were warned he was there to mess with them. The judge asked them, what famous YouTuber should we bring in tomorrow for you to make friends with? Jet asked the fish why they were brought into the circle, and they say it was to stir shit. Jet says no, it was a demonstration of how the show will go if things don't change. The fish are repeatedly polled between whether Peter, the bigger threat, or Thomas, the popular but boring fish, will leave next. Jet points out how the fish have only targeted idiots and not threats, and that they have never acted strategically.
It's Brian. Guys, round of applause. Everybody clap. Clap. For real, clap. Clap, guys. Brian, you did real good, and I know for a fact that you're the one that's willing to come the closest to death to win the money. But unfortunately, tonight you got voted off. But we're all in production. We are Brian buddies, and we're going to miss you. It's been a pleasure working with you.
Brian returns to say goodbye, just to Jimmy, because all the other contestants are, quote, faggots.
Right here, right here, because that's going to be connected to the thermostat. Yeah, you got it. Do it.
Do it.
Woo! We have a glory hole in the cloud.
Yeah, I made a glory hole for y'all.
Oh, I can fit my hand in there.
There, look at that hole. Remember me. No, no homo.
No homo. Thank you for giving me your hole.
Yes, of course. Use those chips wisely. Fuck these people up.
Yeah.
I'll see you again.
You will see me again.
Love you,
We're gonna
bro.
fuck shit up in real life after this.
Exactly. Love you, bro.
Love you too, bro.
Delaney gave Jimmy his chips, and Brian does as well. His mission complete, Octo is also called to leave the tank. Production finally gives Jimmy the exact mixtapes he has been asking for from his car for 18 days.
Listen to the song Crystal Eyes if you have not.
I will not die here! Everything I have sacrificed to get to this point has made me have nothing left to go home to! I'm here to fucking win it! You cocksuckers! And there's not a goddamn thing you're gonna do to fucking stop me! Oh, it's good to finally be released!
First we know that pussy is for sale now.
Thomas hears a TTS suggesting he come smash the CD player. But by the time he arrives, Vance has already confiscated it because Jimmy doesn't understand copyright.
Do it, Thomas. The whole psych ward is watching.